Next game on the slate for Saturday night, we have the Green Bay Packers on the road versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this game, the 49ers are a 9.5-point favorite in the biggest point spread of the divisional round. They, coming off of this, is much similar to the Ravens. Pretty much similar, exact same setup. You know, a young team that came out and surprised some people and was very dominant in their game that they played. Except for them, it wasn't no shootout. They just shot it up. Yeah. They just went through Dallas and they just did a drive-by on them. And but I expect the San Francisco 49ers to play better than the Cowboys. I feel like I have a lot more faith and trust in the 49ers to play consistent when they're healthy than I do the Cowboys. So for me, I'm gonna go with the 49ers to win the game.
Yep.
But again, I don't like 9.5.
That's a lot.
Because that's a lot of points. And the Green Bay Packers proved to us that they're one of the hottest teams in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
And they proved that, hey, look, we ain't no pushovers. They don't really care about, oh, y'all got veteran experience, y'all got this.
Right.
Matt is putting together some nice game plans over there. He's utilizing the personnel very well. They utilize Aaron Jones to perfection.
Speaking of Aaron Jones, the key to Green Bay's success is the fact that Aaron Jones recently just started playing football like a month ago.
He got healthy.
he been out for the majority of the season. So his legs are fresh.
That's a big factor. He spent a lot of time down because of the hamstring.
Yep.
And he's back to full health. He looked, like I said, they utilized him to perfection.
I think it's 4 weeks in a row he rushed for over 100 yards.
Right. So I'm expecting him to actually come out and have another big game. Out of anybody out of the offense, I'm looking at him to have the biggest game. But, of course, he has to be the central focus for the San Francisco 49ers defense, him and Jordan Love, like putting pressure on Jordan Love. You can't give Jordan Love all day to pass. So they're going to have
And that's what Dallas did.
They did. They're going to have to pull them cell phones out and dial it up, as you like to say.
Dial it up.
So, but I'm going to go with the 49ers.
Steve
Don't like
Wilkes
the points.
Going to be dialing it up. He's going to be on that phone.
But we're going to see what that Packers defense can do with that 49ers offense because McCaffrey needed that time to heal up. McCaffrey is consistent. You got Debo, you got Ayuk, you got Kittle, who always plays energized and charged up, and we got Brock Purdy. We're going to see what Purdy does. He had a little bit of resting time, a little bit of time to recoup. We're going to see what young fella does in his second go-round in the playoffs.
Crazy thing about this matchup is both of the head coaches, they came off the same coaching tree, so they run the same style of offense.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That zone run offense, you know what I mean, with the play action off of it, motion, a lot of that.
Yeah.
They run similar offenses. Like with Green Bay and Matt LaFleur, they run the outside zone with the cutback with Aaron Jones, and then you have the motion with Jalen Reed, the
both
fast
got
receiver.
Dynamic running backs who can be used in the pass and
the run game. They run a similar style offense, so that's going to be something to be looking. That's a nice storyline for this matchup. Now, for me,
wide receivers, though.
The wide receiver play is different. Now, for me, what I'm thinking is who's the better quarterback?
In this situation?
Yeah. Is Brock Purdy better than Jordan Love, or is Jordan Love better than Brock Purdy?
That's what y'all been telling us all season. Y'all was saying Brock Purdy was the MVP over Lamar Jackson at one point.
That's what they said. That's what they said.
That's what 49ers
That's what they said.
Been telling me Brock Purdy was better. They said Brock Purdy was better than Dak Prescott. He was better than a lot of guys. Lamar Jackson. They said this throughout the season. And I was like, despite me not being a Cowboys fan, I'm not going to downplay what Dak did during the regular season. And to me, I didn't see him outplay. I didn't see Brock Purdy outplay Dak Prescott in the regular season.
I mean, he had good stats.
He had very good stats.
But he
was a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah, he had great stats.
But I don't know if he was necessarily better.
Until they played the Ravens, he turned the ball over 3-4 times.
Right. Now, flipping that around.
Who has a better game?
Over the past month and a half, Jordan Love has probably been a better quarterback.
Absolutely, 100%.
So that's what we're dealing with right now. Not the whole season. We're dealing with what you've been doing lately.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, Jordan Love was a better quarterback over the past month and a half.
Yeah. No, but I think, in this matchup, I do think 49ers win the game for sure. They're at home. I don't, like you said, the points, it might be too much, but it might not be a lot, because when the 49ers, if they win the game, they're going to beat you. They're going to beat you, by double digits. You know what I'm saying? So, right. If they were to win the game, I think they do probably cover, but it's hard to say with this Green Bay Packers team who's confident now, right? They have confidence. They went on the road to Dallas. They went on the road to Dallas, hostile environment with those crazy psychotic Cowboy fans, and they got a win. And it wasn't just a win at the end of the game. It was a dominant win. The game was over in the first half.
Right.
So that sparked a lot of confidence. But now it's, hey, we going on the road again to another hostile environment with these 49er fans, which is just about as psychotic as the Dallas Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
But the 49ers team is a better team. They have pass rushers that's going to actually get to the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Nick Bosa, Chase Young. I think Armstead is coming back. One of the best linebacking cores in the NFL. Fred Warner and Greenlaw, you know what I'm saying?
You also got Trent Williams on the other side blocking, and it's hard to get through.
Exactly.
Some of those pass rushes is not coming in the same way.
Even though Green Bay defense has been playing great, I think offensively it's just so much talent that can go around here that they have to cover. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, Debo, McCaffrey.
My main thing for the Packers is I'm curious to see if they can exploit the secondary a little bit, because if I did see any weakness in the San Francisco 49ers defense, is the safeties, the secondary. So if you do have any success against the 49ers, it came by beating that secondary. So if LaFleur can put together another game plan, that gets Romeo Doubs in space, maybe Christian Watson a little bit healthier, be able to take off the top a little bit, that secondary is the only way you beat them.
Yeah.
And Aaron Jones going off again. With him being healthy, I'm not going to put it past him. So I'm not going to say that they're just going to run them over.
Yeah.
But I do feel like the 49ers are in a position to win this again.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.